you've probably gone into a lot of, well, I won't say a lot of, but you might have gone into several bizarro homes. What's probably your most bizarre show to this point?
Well, we've been anticipating potentially weird situations. None yet. The one, there was one in Redding, California, where when I walked in, there wasn't a lot of indication as to what was going on. There was just like a bunch of 22, 23-year-old kids hanging out, and I was like, hey, and usually somebody will kind of, you know, present themselves, be like, oh, welcome to my house, like blah, blah, blah. And I kind of poked my head into the kitchen, and there were some people sitting on the counter, and they were just like, hey, what's up? And then kind of went back to their thing, and I just thought, okay, well, and like, there wasn't any rooms that seemed logical for there to be a show in. So I just went outside where everybody was smoking and started talking to some people, and then at some point somebody came out and said, hey, you're playing in the detached garage over here, we cleaned it out. So then we went in there, and then just, it was great. But that was the only moment where I just thought, it felt kind of like a David Lynch movie or something. It was like a dream, you know, I knew that I was there. But yeah, no, they've all been great. But I'm headed out into Texas. Oklahoma, Missouri, so it could get weird.
What's the hardest thing about touring St. Elmo?
Yeah, missing my daughter and my wife is certainly the hardest thing about it. Everything else is awesome, actually. Really, really awesome.
How old is she?
She's 4. And we got another one coming too on June 2nd.
That's awesome.
We're having a little boy.
You got a name?
No, we're kind of discussing. You know, we haven't talked about that. I'm sure Anne will get married. We're into that one.
Are you gonna play Arizona?
I'm not actually. I'm sorry. I've tried it a couple of times, and it's just fine on the record. You know, it doesn't work in this context. I know. That's true. I still think it won't be that good, even though I am here. The drive today from Southern California, like Riverside area, was beautiful. And it always gets way prettier when you cross that state line, too.
So where are you going to play closest?
What's that?
Where would you play closest to the next game?
Oh, you mean just like when I come through again?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Tucson or?
Yes, definitely Tucson.
Well, I like Solar Culture a lot. I like that venue.
Yeah.
And I like Modify too
Yeah.
a lot. But there just has been like a lot of different venues in Phoenix, and some of like the old Nitas, I love playing there. It's too bad that thing's gone. But yeah, so Solar Culture is a really good gig for us. That guy is pretty wild and really friendly, and so I'm playing in Flagstaff tomorrow, which is pretty cool. But, okay, songs. With the threat of hell hanging over my head like a halo, I was made to believe in a couple of beautiful truths that eventually had the effect of completely unraveling the powerful curse put on me by you. And when you set the table, or when you chose the scale, did you write a riddle that you us when we fell. And if my mother cries when I tell her what I have discovered, then I hope she remembers she taught me to follow my heart. And if you believe her like you done me with fear of damnation, well then I hope she can see you for what you are. When you set the table, and when you chose the scale, did you write a riddle that you knew they would fail? Did you make them tremble so they would tell the tale? Did you push us when we fell? And what